Wan heard one thing at the evening table. Her husband, the Alpha, was leaving for some business at this hour, while she thought he was finally home early for once. And now she was sitting on the ground in a circle with other pack members after kidnapping them. No lies, they loved their Luna, always respected and protected her, loved how she kept an easy air in a mansion that used to be drowned in nothing but fear but before her. But this time it was actually a death sentence. No one was willingly here. They sat in a circle to plot how to stop their alpha from leaving her that night. It could seem like a gathering, but truthfully, it was a setting more suitable for doing witchcraft. One, I could not believe he's abandoning me. Lime, Luna, abandon is a very strong word. He just said he has business to attend. One, exactly. Which alpha wants to work instead of sleeping with this beauty? She pointed at herself. Everybody agreed. Lara, we could distract him? Delay him somehow? One, how? With what? A random wolf fight? A broken fence? He'll just fix it in 2 seconds and leave anyway. Rick, we can kill Lime. He probably won't leave if a pack member dies. Lime groaned. No one took it seriously until they looked at their Luna's eyes shining brightly. Lime, how about blackmail? That will work too. He desperately tried to move the focus away from him. Wine groaned. Nothing helped. They were useless. Wine stood up, the idea already in her head. She pointed at Lime. Wine, run to him when I cry. Look terrified, as if your Luna is on deathbed. Got it? Lime wanted to cry. Why him? What do you do to deserve that? She was the Luna. The Luna. Their alpha would melt before, even without any strategy. Why did she want to sacrifice him so badly? When she glared at him, he ran away doing exactly as per instructed. Wine took a deep breath as if preparing for meditation, her beautiful features turning into painful ones, and then she was suddenly crying at the top of her lungs while dragging herself to the dining table. The Alpha had just reached out to his clock when he froze, hearing his Luna's cry. Then he had his pack member rushing into the hall. Lime, Alpha, Luna, Luna, she. He stumbled while screaming and fell face flat against the ground with his hands still raised towards the sky. Before he could move, his Alpha was already gone from there. Lime curled up, wondering how beautiful the color of the walls looked today. Upon reaching the dining room, Jungkook found his Luna sitting on the chair, her upper body resting on the table, her eyes dry even when she was crying, and she held onto her arm so dearly. One, Alpha, my arm hurts. There's a wound. It looks so nasty. Jungkook calmly walked up to her, got on one knee, and held her arm, inspecting it. Cries, yells, and this stupid acting of hers. He was so used to it. One, don't leave me. This loneliness gave me a wound. See? JK, why did your loneliness give you a wounded arm, my Luna? One, idiot. It's internal injury. Don't you know heart pumps blood in whole body? It's just more effective on my arm. Jungkook nodded. The pack members nodded. Lime nodded. It made complete sense. She started to cry again. Fine, I know you have work. You can leave if it's important. I'll take care of my injury. She took her face in the table while still crying dramatically with dry eyes. It's okay. If you say, I'll have Lara take care of you. One immediately sat up straight, her hand going straight to her heart as Jungkook got back on his feet. One, you're so cruel. Do you not love me anymore, do you? One, the pain is shifting all over my body. It's hard to breathe. And oh my god, my heart is not beating anymore. Jungkook stood quietly, his eyes never leaving hers as she continued her trying more bullshit than before each time she failed to convince him. And Jungkook? He was a loser in love, and alpha feared among the other kingdoms. He had hunted more praise than the amount of meals he had in his entire life. His business was the top requiring his continuous attention, yet he was such a loser. All for his Luna. He watched as she continued with her dramatics, with eyes that could kill and melt another person at the same time. Ryan, are you even listening? I said my knee is hurting. JK, is your blood pumping more lonely blood to your knee now? Ryan, yes. She crossed her arms and Jungkook scooped her up in one arm easily. Ryan sniffled, wrapped her arms around his neck and smirked when he clearly couldn't see her face. She winked at the pack members who gave her all sort of congratulatory gestures with full belief she was the best Luna there could ever be. When Jungkook walked upstairs to their room, Wine clinged to him like he would disappear. Wine, it hurts less now. JK, can I leave then? Wine, no. My heart says it needs spiritual connection with its mate. JK, mm-hmm. Does it say anything about your knee and arm? Wine, yes. They need to be kissed. Jungkook pulled back and like a fool in love, he placed her on the bed, bent her one leg slightly, placing his hand on her calf. His eyes were something Wine felt for, a combination of love, lust, desire, and power in a pair. He bent and placed a kiss on her knee, which traveled up to her bare thigh, her stomach, collarbone, before reaching her neck and kissed her there. One's breath had stuck in her throat. She was aware he knew of her little plotting against him, but she also knew he always put with them. No matter how important his work was, he always looked at her with those eyes and allowed her every mischief. His mouth reached up to her ear as he bit, knowing fully well she was sensitive there, and I earned him a sinful sound, which sent electrifying effect all over his body, and then he whispered in his deep, hoarse voice. Ziggy, I'll treat your heart so good tonight. It will never hurt again. Once she shivered and she knew tonight was going to be the longest night for her.